Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're here with Lexus getting to take a look at the all new, completely redesigned 2026 Lexus ES model. This is a brand new exterior, brand new interior, and we also have different engine options as well. Now for the ES model from Lexus, it has had a V6 in it for several years. That is no longer available for the three different models. So starting with the base, we have a 350h, which has a 4-cylinder hybrid. There's also a 350e, and then behind us, this is the 500e. So this has a dual motor system. It's all-wheel drive. It has right around 338 horsepower. You can expect 0 to 60 to be in the 5-second range. We don't have approximate numbers just yet, but this is a completely new model, fully electrified from Lexus. So let's take a look at the exterior styling now, where this has a really nice slim design for the DRLs. You'll notice too the upside down turn signal now, so we have that in a mirror image of that iconic DRL shape. There's also parking sensors up front. We have the headlights just underneath that, integrated in there nicely, along with some gloss black accents in that lower section. You'll notice too there's fog lights in the lower section with more gloss black, and then take a look at this integration between the gloss black accents and the bodywork right here. There's also plenty of cutouts in that lower section as well to provide additional cooling to all of those components that are up front. Now this model also has a really nice set of wheels. It also features regenerative braking, of course, which will help aid with its 250-mile range. Really cool two-tone design here. You'll also notice the charging port is on the passenger side. And then as you take a step back, look at this really unique trim accent in the lower section of the door. There's also this upper line here that goes all the way to the top. We get power folding side mirrors with the turn signal and a camera, and a much different design in that lower angle compared to the previous generation. You'll also notice too that we have more aerodynamic designs for the door handles, so that releases in the upper section there. And this also has proximity door handles, so you can lock and unlock it from all four doors. Now this also has a full moonroof up top, and then some really nice window trim accents to give it a good side design. And you'll notice too this large window in the rear to give you additional space around the pillar in the back. Very nice, smooth, and sculpted lines at the same time. From Lexus, you are going to get a very classy look for all of their models. Now in back, there's LED lighting with this very thin strip, so much different from the previous model with Lexus in the back section there, which is a nice touch. There's the backup camera, all the parking sensors, and then you also have some additional lighting in the edges of the bumper there. More gloss black accents for that lower section too. Now, up underneath, we do have a power trunk lid. So when we open this up, it looks to be about the same as the previous generation in terms of cargo space. With the ES model as well, you cannot fold down the back seats. There is a cutout right in the middle. Lexus's design in this is to make this much more insulated versus having that fold down. So it's going to give you a quieter in-cabin drive, and you are still going to get a good bit of space though in this cargo area. So you can lift up that floor, you have some tie-down hooks too, and then you do have one button up top to close that power trunk lid. Now, as we work our way to the interior, take a look at some of these materials. Really nice wood grain accents in the back. You have your grab handle, your electronic release. If you pull on this twice, that is the manual release. And then you also have Mark Levinson for the audio and a manual adjusting sunshade, so you can use that as needed. And then this exterior color is paired very nicely with the white leather interior. You'll also notice too that the door opens pretty wide. There's a lot of foot space too. So for this larger sedan at 5'10", I have a lot of space. You can see just how much there is for my feet. You have a little bulge in the middle, but you could still have a foot on both sides. We have vents in the middle, auxiliaries. You can adjust the vents, turning them on and off. There's also storage pockets too. And at my height, I have maybe 2 inches or so of headroom. This seat is also very comfortable. Zoom in on this, where we have some bolstering supports on both sides, even white seat belts. Really nice accent to see. And then last up, you can fold down this entire middle section where you have storage. You could place maybe your phone here, and then you do have cup holders that pop out of the end, so you can use those as needed. And then you also have that locking area that you can open up to gain access into the back. As far as visibility goes, with that window that I showed earlier, you can definitely see easily around that pillar. Now, as we work our way up front, this door panel has a very similar design, of course, and you have all of your window controls. Side mirrors are also power adjusting, and then you have more storage down below. And then once inside this ES model, let's zoom in on these seats where you also have some shoulder supports up top and just a really nice clean design. Both of these are power operating and they do have a height adjustment. So at 5'10", I have around 2 inches or so of headroom with how this seat is right now. Now, if you zoom in on the steering wheel, we have a really cool design for this Lexus badge right in the middle of the airbag cover. You'll notice we have some touch sensitive controls on both sides, along with volume tuning. You have all of your cruise control settings. There's even paddle shifters for this model as well, which I'm assuming is for the regenerative braking. And with the electronics turned on, it looks like we have a very nice digital gauge cluster. And if we use the controls here, this may not be completely accurate because it is a pre-production model, but we can at least get a feel for some of the tech features and at least the gauge cluster settings possibly that we can go through. So it looks like there is some information on that left side, and we might be able to get to some information on the right side too. So it looks like it's pretty easy to go through, and will give you quite a lot. But here's your heated seats, heated steering wheel, climate adjustments too, and then you'll definitely have a lot more to be able to go through within this system. It looks like this does have a head-up display as well. You will have a good bit of information in that gauge cluster. Now this also has memory seating adjustments. You have a dimmer switch, release for your trunk there along with your hood. There's one air vent. Now you have your volume control, parallel parking, a temperature adjustments, a shortcut to your camera system along with some defrosters. There's your power button, some air vents. You get 2 wireless charging pads along with additional auxiliaries. And then take a look at the cup holders that will appear. And you have a really unique design for the shifter along with park there. There's auto hold in your e-brake, you have traction control, and then for the center armrest, just like Lexus is known for, you can open this up 2 different ways. And then you also have a good bit of space in the glove box. And take a look at this, your passenger gets memory seating adjustments as well. You have a really cool trim accent above that with an air vent, and this model is also going to come with the digital rear view mirror. So there's a camera located in the back where you can turn that on. You have several adjustments for it. You also have garage door buttons up top, and then there's dome lights and adjustments for the sunshade. Both of those are going to be automatic. And then let's take a quick look at visibility again from the driver here, where you have that pillar there, very easy to see. And then over this left side as well, you can see over that shoulder as well. So there we have it. There's a look at the brand new 2026 Lexus ES model. I have been able to review several of these in the past, so I'm very excited to be able to check this out in the future, get it out on the road, and see how it compares to the previous generation. Comment down below, what are your thoughts on this all new redesign? I think it looks very nice, very sleek and classy for a Lexus model. Definitely going to give you those refinements, that insulation to give you a well-driving vehicle, and it gives you a pretty adequate amount of range for a full EV. But it's also great to know that they are still giving you a gas version for this model. So if you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up. Consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads, and we will see you all in the next video.